Ladies and gentlemen, we come to you from the Millennium Knickerbocker Hotel here in Chicago, Illinois, here in one of its conference rooms. I mean, hell, this hotel has a goddamn conference center attached to it. We are only, as this goes during this week, a day or two away from, the big event itself here in the second city. I am Hitkin Worldwide. I am joined at the round table by my guests, who I would like to introduce themselves, starting with, we'll go with the man who owns UWL to start, so please, go ahead.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am Downtown Jason Brown. I am the owner of UWL, and I'm also going by the name of JB Knight. Yeah, just kidding. I've been annoying them all day with that.
Boy.
I've been annoying them all day with that.
Yes, they have. Yes, you have.
First, you're as big a headache with that as the higher is at my announce table whenever there's a Roy Harper match on. And I would also like to introduce a member of the Virtual Wrestling United board.
Yes, indeed. I am the all-presenter Wayne K. Hayes, one half part of the VW Board of Directors, co-general manager of Wrestling Grand Prix, which will start very soon, and I am happy to be here.
For once, he ain't screwing a company over with a stupid decision from the board. Saying that affectionately. And to conclude our panel, we've got Cody Williams. Big deal.
Oh, he's Cody Williams. Hey, Cody Williams is a big deal.
Look.
He's as big a deal as he wants to be.
Look, there's a Cody here, and I have a rubber chicken to hit him with it.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
Maybe it's too soon for this, but I'm in that type of mood. I mean, hell, we may as well, because you know how these events usually end up.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a Cody here who's ready to jump to Roman Reigns like Jason did recently. Sorry, Jason.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, it was Solo who got me, but...
Solo got him.
You get what I'm on about, though.
Yeah.
You got fucked up by that bitch, to be fair.
I did.
Anyway, we are here for the Revelations 8 prediction show. It is just us four. Sahai is being dragged all over Chicago by his mistress.
Oh boy.
I haven't seen Sai all day. That explains much.
And compared to last year's show, remember we had Steven Sane? He's off his meds and off doing some crazy shit, knowing him.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking a-hole. But anyway, we're here to predict, give our thoughts, predictions, and comments on the entirety of the two-night Revelations 8 match card.
Oh yeah.
This is probably going to get heated because 9 times out of 10 these do get heated. So we are waiting for the production monkeys to put their first bout for this one.
Yeah, we have a laptop.
They were supposed to send us the email, but they're late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that not normal? What the hell?
It is what it is. Old Japanese thing.
I guess they're doing. I guess they're doing that Dick Dastardly impersonation.
Yeah, it is what.
Okay.
Old Japanese thing. Shikatakanai. It can't be helped.
Here we go. Here we go.
It was in spam.
We've got it. Of course. I mean, hell, they've probably had to rewrite the card like a certain show on Monday nights gets rewrote as much these days.
Oh.
You know,
Asshole.
You know, I was gonna say that. Anyway,
you know what? We already went there earlier, so fuck it.
I presume we are gonna go from 1 to 18, correct?
Yep.
In order, guys.
So
let us begin.
All right.
Match number 1. So the first match of the evening. This is a match you usually see at Redemption, but they decided to move it to Revelations this year. I guess we're breaking tradition while also making tradition this year. 14 ladder match for the DCA Wildcats Tag Team Championships. You've got Madison Starr and Jamie Fury the current Wildcats Tag Team Champions, partners from the days, I believe, was it XWF?
Okay.
It was XW something, I know that. I'm sorry, it's been a bit. You've got the Bombshell Club, we don't know which two members. You've got Natalie Nyson and Mara Redfield, and who knows what the hell their team name is going to be called. I mean, they can't make their mind up. And by the way, thank God we booked in a different hotel compared to those two, otherwise catering will be ruined.
If I can say,
Go ahead,
sorry,
Wayne. Go ahead.
if I can say, I predict their names for Revelation is going to be Pinky and the Brain.
Shit.
Which one's Pinky?
That wouldn't surprise me if that's the case. Surprise me either.
Which one's Pinky? Which one's the Brain?
Yes.
Even though I said affectionately.
I would say Pink. I would say Pinky is Natalie Nice.
And then we have.
She's probably
Yeah, and then we have. Then we have Kieva, Andrew, and Lissy. Okay, we have Kieva, Andrew, and Lacey Evans. You know the Run-Up Rebels.
Right.
So, 14 ladder match, plain and simple, 8 women in the ring at once. This is going to be chaos. Who we all find. Something we should mention, by the way, I think it needs to be mentioned. Correct me if I remember that. This was don't the Bombshell Club still have that notion over them that Foundy made at the start of the season? They don't win the titles, they split up.
I believe
so. Wait. Wow.
Yeah, so there's a spoiler for my pick then. So I'll let the table go. I guess we'll go in order, so Jason.
So,
alright, Jason.
So there's two teams who I would say I would be pulling for, and a team I predict will win it. The two teams I'm pulling for, of course, the Bombshell Club, because I don't want to see them break up, and the Run-Up Rebels. And if I had to give a strong prediction on who's gonna win it, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going with the Bombshells.
Okay.
To the Wayne.
I would say the Rowanpur Rebels is going to take this simply because they're simply tougher than any tag team that I've seen in the Wildcats division.
Cody.
I'm going with Bombshell Club. I don't want
Okay.
to at all. Hell no.
Yeah, we'll leave him Wayne on his island here. I am going.
Many tonight. We probably spent that.
Yeah. I'm going with Bombshell Club. I definitely think. I actually think the danger team here is more Madison Star and Jamie Fury due to the speed and power. Because Jamie can clear the room, Madison could get up that Lemara. And the reason why I'm not going to pick the Run-Up Rebels is because, one, they've been busy with other stuff. I mean, Kieva and UWL, Jason.
Yeah.
She's been going through hell the past couple of months.
Yeah.
And two, as well, if you take in fact to the whole Run-Up Rebels group, then I fucking hate to mention this, but there's been the fact with the fucking leader and that fucking robot, and then the bullshit which happened at Duality.
Yeah.
Which I would rather not address right now, because that was a fucking black mark.
Yeah.
It was.
And who knows what the fuck the Queens of Wrestling title picture's going to be going into Prestige this year. But I agree with you, Wayne, less said the better. So,
Yes, indeed.
3 for the Bombshells, 1 for the Run-Up Rebels. We're going to move on to bout 2. And fuck me, are we into a big one already?
Oh yeah. Oh boy.
This has been, if I'm correct, 6 years in the making. 6-7 years in the making. By the time we get to it. Morgan Raycroft, Candice Romero 2.
Oh boy.
Now, I remember as a fan when me and my brother were sat in the front row of DCA Revelations 2, the final act, and we watched this for the first time. It was a war. It was a war of attrition, and they demolished each other.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So, Lord have mercy what they're going to do these many years later. I think you're going to have to reinforce the ring and maybe reinforce the entire arena when these two collide. So with that...
Once, though, to be fair.
Yeah, Troy. So with that, first predictions on this one, Jason Brown.
We got a lot to cover, so I'm going to make it as fast as possible with this. So I'm going with Morgan Ringcroft.
Wayne?
I'm gonna go with Morgan Ringcroft as well. I mean, Candice Romero did win the first match. I would say Morgan's gonna win the second match, and eventually we're gonna have to do a rubber match down the road. So let's go ahead and tie it up. That's what I say.
Cody?
I say.
Sorry, no, I'll let you finish. Cody?
Yeah, got it.
Okay, I'm about to be the most craziest son of a bitch in here. I'm going with Candice.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
The Maury doesn't bring her best against Candice this time. Same history could repeat itself.
Well, Cody, you've replaced Wayne on the island. I am 100%
happen eventually.
I am 100% taking Morgan Ringcroft, and there's two reasons why. One, there's a big difference between the Morgan Ringcroft 6 years ago and the Morgan Ringcroft now. And I know people will be like, wait, ain't that a disadvantage considering, yes, she broke her fucking neck. Yes, she's been through a lot, okay? But this is the ultimate chance of redemption for Morgan Ringcroft.
Mm-hmm.
And we've not seen Candice Romero in a full one-on-one match. I know she had that match with Barbie J. Tucker, at Gateway to Heaven, okay?
Oh yeah.
And she was impressive on that night. But that was her first back activity. You get where I'm coming from, fellas?
Yeah.
Huge difference. So, give me Morgan spearing her way to redemption. I'm free, and I'll be surprised if this is not a sweep, because we're all going to be quite biased in this. DCA presents its Kaiju Big Battle. Are pretty much the first of many people make die bouts of Revelations, as annually so.
There's no man about it. What the hell talking about?
Claudio Dragonheart versus Yujiro Hammer.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna let Jason go. I'm gonna let Jason go on this one.
Go ahead, Jason.
So this one's not gonna be as quick as most of my predictions are gonna be, because I have to explain a lot with this one. Yujiro Hammer, known as the Ogre, one of the strongest beings, not in just this plane of existence, but in many planes of existence. This is a guy who can stop a earthquake with his hands.
Oh, I've heard. Yeah.
This man is nearly invincible, and if he breaks out the demon back, which is a technique only the Hamas know, it's pretty much death for anyone that gets involved. Now, Claudio Dragonheart.
Mm-hmm.
The man is a cheat code. The man he's half man, half dragon. And more recently, as we I don't know if that video came out or not by now, but he has recently made peace with his dragon half, and now both the human and the dragon are coexisting. And they
that's scary.
And they will need to coexist to fight the ogre. Because if Claudio cannot stop Yujiro Hammer, no one can. And because you have to be something that's almost unhuman, like Yujiro Hammer, to stop Yujiro Hammer. You pretty much have to be on his level. And if Claudio and his dragon half are able to coexist, and Claudio can tap into that dragon essence, into that dragon spirit, without it going rogue like last time. Thank you, Meryl.
Jason?
Jason?
Can you hear me?
I think Jason's mic may have cut out.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Oh, that sucks.
What? You can't hear me?
We will give him a minute.
Hello?
Hopefully he will get his
Hello?
mic back.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
hello?
go. We can hear you. Go ahead.
For fuck's sake. Anyways.
Yeah, it's a bit of a stormy. It's a stormy night here in Chicago. Bear with us, guys. Sorry.
Anyway.
Go on. Yeah.
What was the last thing y'all heard me say? Before everything.
You were talking about how Claudio needed to be on point in a sense
Yes.
to combat the ogre.
All right. So like I was saying, him and his dragon spirit, they have. If he can tap into that essence, if he can tap into the dragon spirit without it going rogue, like last time, thanks to Maro and Junichi.
Oh yeah.
Claudio will be able to stop the ogre. I'm going with Claudio fucking Dragonheart.
Wayne?
Oh, well, with that being said, I mean, yeah, I have to go with Claudio too. I mean, Yujiro is scary. He's frightening. He's extremely powerful. But I mean, Claudio's the Dovahkiin. He's the Dragonborn. He's faced down insurmountable odds before. So yeah, I'm going with Claudio too.
I mean, he's defeated world eaters before, so.
Yeah, yes, indeed. We could have used him against Zero, but back in AES. But you know,
Cody?
Claudio all the way.
Yeah, this is a biased sweep. I'll be honest, because pretty much because I think it's going to be. I think I made that point ridiculously clear, because here's the thing, I do not need to see another Revelations main event get ruined, and if Yujiro's still there's every chance of that happening. So Claudio, take him out. Take him out.
Not just for the
Moving on.
Not just for the main event, but all VW as a whole.
Yeah, take him out.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
I want to make this on finishing one, Claudio. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes, indeed. All right, let's move on.
Moving on, DCA Pure Championship Kyoshi Cyber Defense against Dante Styles.
Oh yeah, this match.
I'm actually going to start the predictions here. I'll finish the rest, but I'm actually going to start this one. I'm saying hashtag and new for one simple reason.
Yeah, go on.
I'll tell you. One, I think it's Dante's full circle moment. And I think it will be his now. That ain't no disrespect to Cyber. I've called his matches great striker, great wrestler. But I think Dante has been taking his game to another level. And I think this is his full circle moment here at Revelations 8. And two, and more importantly, I'm there in case I see Hakeem or Sahira at Revelations when Dante wins the title. Salt! Pure salt! So with that, I'm choosing Dante Styles.
Okay.
Jason?
Alright, short and sweet and to the point, I'm going with Dante.
I would say I'm probably gonna be stuck on an island again at this point, but I'm gonna say Kiyoshi Saiba is gonna retain. The guy is very good. I've said it before. He is basically a pure strong style champion, and as good as Dante Styles is, I think Kiyoshi is going to retain.
Cody?
I guess that means we're going to split then. Go with Shabbat to retain.
Okay.
Well, Cody making us up that Jackbox game to split the room, ladies and gentlemen, with the split the room right there.
Damn you. Look, be lucky Sai wasn't here, or we already know how this will go.
Yeah, you know what? We can just rant over this next match, because I think we all know who our prediction is for this.
Oh boy, yes.
No holds barred. Michael Connolly versus Actually, maybe not, because I want to go through this. Michael Connolly, Kenshiro Shibata. Who wants to start? I'll let the table go on. Who wants to start? Who's volunteering?
I'll go.
I'll start.
Oh
yeah, you go ahead, Jason. You go ahead.
Alright, because I was just going to say I'm just going to do every single one of these short and sweet and to the point. I'm going with Michael.
Yes, I've known Michael for a long time. This is basically going to be a straight up pure wrestling match. That's what Michael wants. And I would say he's gotten very close to beating Kenshiro. I think this is going to be his night. I say Michael's going to win this one too.
Agreed. Go Michael. But Michael better keep on his back of his head. That's all I'm gonna say.
You're all about to fucking hate me.
Uh oh. Yes.
Are you about to be
I
the most
wanna-
crazy son of a bitch?
I wanna
in
be
this
wrong.
room?
I want to be 100% wrong, but I'm taking Kenshiro.
Oh, okay.
Yep, you are crazy.
Let me explain. Cody, let me explain why. Let me explain why.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Michael's been so determined for this match. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, which I think we're all thinking. I think we're not thinking about. Kenchiro's ass is on the block. I mean, we saw that last takedown. You know where that mystery woman confronted Kenshiro and told him to make it right.
Right. Yeah. Oh,
He's under a high. He's under a high pressure situation, which is good because he can fuck off for all I care. But he's under a high pressure situation. Note it could break him and play right into Michael's hands. Okay. I definitely think it will be nowhere near as a one-sided beatdown as the redemption match. Absolutely not. I think this will be between both men. This is to prove who the better man is. But I think Kenshiro will want to send a message, maybe possibly to the winner of, the main event of night 2. I think Kenshiro pulls this out, unfortunately. I want to be wrong, but I think Kenshiro pulls this out.
Okay.
So that's why I will be on an island. And before anyone in the fucking comments gets smart and says, "Oh God, Hickens now supporting Blood Trail," no, I'm fucking not. I'm just giving an opinion. It is a prediction show after all.
Yeah.
Because you'll get one dumb twat saying it. Round 6. Falls count anywhere. Jamal Bedlam, Casey Gordon. Oh dear.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna beat the shit out of each other.
Is there ever be an arena left? At this point.
Oh yeah. What? Jeez. I mean, you got. Well, I mean, after Claudio versus Yujiro, I should certainly hope so.
That's fair, okay?
Who do we fancy and why? Jason Brown.
I know probably the go-to answer would usually be Jamal Bedlam in this situation, but considering Casey was taken out by Jamal, Casey is out for Jamal's head. And I think this year, Casey's going to remind everyone why he's called the Destroyer. I would usually go with Jamal in this situation, but my gut's saying Casey this year.
I would say I will have to disagree. I would say Jamal Bedlam is going to win this match. Just he's very tough, very strong. Casey Gordon, credit where it's due for that man. But I think Jamal's going to win this one.
Cody?
Yeah. Well, I gotta go with the Destroyer. He's looking to prove why he's called it for a reason. Balls in his way.
Well, I'm going to be brutally honest here. 2 weeks ago, I was really split over this match, and then a certain video dropped off Jamal, which pissed me and my brother off no ends tied, as you all know. Because he went behind her back. So I am personally hoping Casey beats the shit out of Jamal in this match.
Okay.
What Jamal? I will fully admit this is a biased pick. I will fully own guilt up right now, okay? As it is with mainly Blood Trail picks, but I actually had to show, some, actual, if I'm allowed to say it, sense. Well, this is a blatantly biased pick, because Jamal needs to get the shit kicked out of him for fucking what he did. No disrespect, guys. I totally accept it, but we've seen biased picks before on this show, okay? I need to see Jamal get the shit kicked out of him. So, I'm going Casey.
Oh boy.
Speaking about my company, a match my company has made quite famous within VW now gets borrowed by Space Ghost and DCA. I mean, at least it's the capable takedown general manager borrowing it. I'm not the fucking little rat.
Yay, Space Ghost.
Hey, see, what makes goes a better GM than Chris ever would be.
Don't
There you
mention his name. Don't mention his name.
go.
Please.
Mention his name, fucker.
You just did.
I just had to.
Deadman's 5 for the DCA Celestial title. Haru Glory, Aaron Anderson, Jeremy Pacer, Chris Knight, and a mystery entrant.
Yeah.
Here's the worry. Who the fuck's the mystery?
Indeed.
So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go around the table. I'm going to ask for a prediction of mystery, prediction of winner. Jason Bird, start.
I think I have a gut feeling I know who that mystery person is because they've been on a roll, and the fact that they're not on the card is very suspicious. So I'm thinking that the mystery man is Tyler Parks.
Oh. Okay.
And my heart wants Paisley because of personal reasons and because one of my guys. But with that being said, even with Tyler Parks being in the ring, I'm not gonna go with Tyler. I'm actually gonna go with the champ. I'm thinking Haru's gonna retain.
Fair enough. Wayne, mystery entry, and winner.
Oh man, I have no idea who the mystery entry is going to be. It could be Niles Roddy for all I know. But as for who will win this match, I'm gonna go with Jeremy Paisley too. I think it's his time. I think he's gonna be the one to. I'm gonna go one further. He's gonna be the one to pin Haru Glory to win the DCA Celestial Championship.
Well, they're going to be the last two then, and Paisley at last side. Because let's remember, this is my match type, so I know all about this. This is
rules for this.
So rules are simple. There are no rules. It is a 5-man elimination dance, pinfall, submission only in the ring. There are no DQs, no count outs, and weapons are encouraged.
Okay. I stand by it.
Yeah, Cody.
As far as the mystery goes, it could be goddamn anybody on the takedown roster at this point.
Give me an in.
Oh.
I've got one for Nels Rowley, one for Tyler Parks.
Shit, it is really so hard to figure out.
Nope.
One, but shit, considering Malik's on the car, I'm just going to fucking crazy enough like Atlas. It's a mystery.
No, fair shot.
As far as winning goes, I might be the most crazy one in here. I'm going with Harvard to retain.
Two for Harvey. I have two names who this mystery slot could be. One name, I don't want it to fucking be. Because I swear to God I'll lose my shit, as will Jason.
Mm-hmm.
One name would worry the shit out of me. That name being Charles Schultz.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Don't tell me Charles wouldn't fucking take it. We've already seen him act stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what happened with him in the back recently.
Another shot at the Celestial title.
Yeah, a title which he lost his head over.
Yeah, and wow, I mean, we already know
that game with Evan.
And we know the situation. We know the situation with Charles Schultz about how someone was basically tampering with his medication, and we don't know exactly who's doing it. It could be him himself. We don't know.
There's still an investigation. Like I said, it could point towards anyone. But like I said, do not count out the fact that he might have even tampered it with himself.
Well,
yeah,
as
I said, yeah.
I'd keep it all possibilities open. He's still brooding over the loss to the Bat. Hell, he even got into it with Horang back on Aftershock 58. So, yeah, we've been having chaos with Charles recently. And that set for Endgame is Charles and Horang. So, fun, if I'm allowed to say it.
Around that one.
Here's the deal. If it's Charles Schultz, Charles will win this match. Okay?
Okay.
I think the one who will run in the closest will be Paisley. But if Charles shows up and Charles is in that fire up mindset, Charles will win this match and win Celestial title.
Yeah, he could definitely. I mean, if it's him, he could definitely be a spoiler. Yeah.
Yeah, I am going to give an honourable shout. Because this guy, I'm shocked, has not been seen in DCA for months, and it could be his return spot, and I would rather prefer it to be this. I've got the mystery entry winning, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And that will either be Charles Schultz, or that will be Travis Touchdown.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think about Travis.
Both were former Celestial champions.
So, I have...
You know what, now that you mentioned his name, I'm gonna say the mystery entrant might be Travis. I'm gonna go. I'm with you on that. I like that.
So I think the mystery entrant will win this bout. So we've got, correct me if I'm wrong, what have we got around the table? 2 for Haru, 1 for Paisley, 1 for the mystery.
Okay.
So a 3-way tie. 3-way split.
Yeah, all over the place.
We're all over the place, yep.
Yes.
We're gonna be all over the place
DCA!
the whole night.
DCA Goddess Championship. I do not know if this is a triple threat or a 3-way dance. I presume it is a triple threat. 1 for to a finish. Okay, so
I got it.
trick.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Wayne.
I'm gonna step out for a moment. I gotta get things taken care of. But I would. I'll be right back. I gotta take this call. Sorry.
Yeah, we can take it.
Yeah, just keep going. Keep going.
We'll save you for last then on this one.
Go ahead.
This one between this triple threat for the Goddess Championship. Trixie Decker defending against Abby Thorne and Kimberly Page. I will start because Wayne will be going last.
Go ahead.
Abby and Kimberly are at each other's fucking throats. They cannot separate from They cannot separate from each other. That's a big fucking issue when you're going in the ring with Trixie Decker, who yes might be going through some shit. Let's be honest. When is Trixie not? But in a sense, Trixie is the forgotten lady in this fight, even though she is the Goddess champ. Trixie is going to retain her title in this match. I think Kimberly taps to get jinxed. Jason.
Trixie. Going with Trixie. Cody?
Alright, okay, I might be the craziest one here.
No, it
Depends on Wayne, but fuck it. I'm going with Abby.
So we got 1 for Trixie. We got 2 for Trixie. We got 1 for Abby.
Though I will say this, considering Abby has been acting more like Dax Hardwood lately, she might throw the match potentially, but I'm still going with Trixie.
I mean, if you've been paying attention,
what I'm talking about is if you've been listening to her Twitter and everything like that, it almost seems like she doesn't want to be in DCA anymore. That's why I'm going with the Dax Hardwood comparison.
I'm still going with it.
Yeah, I have 100% here got Trixie. I think Abby and Kimberly are at each other's throats. Because of that plays into Trixie's hand. Trixie will get one of them. Unless some supernatural shit happens, which is more than possible.
That is true.
I'm gonna have to say that a lot. What they're talking about.
So that's the only danger, okay? I don't believe Wayne is back yet. So
I haven't seen him walk through the door.
Nope, he has not. So tell you what, we will move on to our next fight, but then we'll get his quick fire pick, okay?
Okay.
Good for. All right.
Speaking of which, it's now Dead Woman's 5 time. Once again, five-way weapons filled elimination dance. Strawberry Snooki, Kaneko Decker, Bella DeSantos, Rebel Madden, and a mystery entry.
Just like before, with the men's one.
Just like before. Jason?
This one's a little bit more harder considering, you know, it's the Rising Star division, so it's more. Who could? Well, if I had to make a guess, and I'm just gonna start out there just because I have no idea. Fuck it, Jasmine Cortez. But who I think's gonna win this? Well, the Deckers are gonna have real fun that night because I'm thinking Kaneko is gonna be the new Rising Star champion, and her and Trixie are gonna do their celebration. Let's just hope they don't pull an Edge Lita.
That will get ratings. I won't say this for good Chris H in charge of Wildcats, otherwise, good God, that'll be on me. And you can't tell me it wouldn't be. You can't tell me it wouldn't be.
Tracy's not going to say sorry about that. You know he's going to now.
You can't. You can't tell me it wouldn't be.
Oh my God!
All right, I'm back.
Ken, quick fire pick over the DCA Goddess Championship. Trixie, Abby, Kimberly Page.
Trixie's going to retain.
Okay, thank you.
I'm coming out on my own then.
Yeah, yes you are. And now we will go to the camera to the Dead Woman's 5. Strawberry Snooky, Kaneko Decker, Bella DeSantos, Rebel Madden, and a mystery entry. Who do you think the mystery is? And unless you don't have a clue, and who do you think's winning the Rising Star title?
Me?
Wayne, yeah, to you, Wayne.
Go on.
Okay, so I would say the mystery entrant. I'm gonna shoot out, and I'm gonna just say the mystery entrant is probably gonna end up being off the top of my head, maybe Jean, the rocket surgeon, Jean. Because she's very tough. She's very tough. She is an expert assassin. I mean, just a bit ago we said Travis Touchdown could be the mystery entrant. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say Jean might end up being the mystery entrant from here.
Won't qualify because she's never won a Wildcats championship.
Oh, that's right. Wildcats championship. Then I don't know.
No, I said she would qualify because she's never won the Wildcats.
Oh, she would qualify.
Okay. Anybody that's in that thing would challenge for the right side, so they never went out.
Yeah.
So it still makes the damn more harder.
Okay, yeah. Sorry about that. I've been on the phone. But I would say the one who's going to win this match, I think Strawberry Suki's going to retain.
Cody?
As far as the mystery goes, again, just like the last one, it's fucking hard to figure that one out instantly. It's like hard as hell. But as far as the winner goes, yeah, I'm not betting against Strawberry Suki. Nope, I'm not. I'm good.
So I'll go with mine for this one.
Go on.
Dead Woman's 5, mystery entrant. I'm actually hoping one Schultz does show up, but it's not Charles. I'm going to go Tia Schultz as the mystery entrant.
Oh God, then the possibility of.
And I will say, though I am not picking the mystery entrant, this match comes down to who the most violent people in the match are. That will be Strawberry Suzuki and Kaneko Decker. And I'm going to say Kaneko and Trixie are going to be having a belt bed night, with both of them using that as their only clothing in the Chicago hotel. Kaneko's winning the belt.
I hate you, fucker.
Okay.
I put that as PG as I could put it, though, to be fair, Charles.
They're gonna be fucking.
What?
Totally.
yeah. What the fuck's PG? So there you go.
Yeah, that went out the window.
Next bout 10. Vice City Street Fight for the DCA Burnout Championship. Tommy Facchetti versus Lupin the Third.
Whoa.
We will start with Jason Brown.
Well, if this was SCAW, I would be saying Tommy Vercetti, but this ain't SCAW because we actually know how to book things around here. Oh, did I just say that out loud? But anyways, I'm going on with Lupin the Third.
We're gonna have an angry Italian.
He can go
We're
in.
gonna have an angry Italian.
Look,
comments,
Cody, look at me. Does it look like I care? Does it look like I care? Does it look like I care about that dummy? Yeah. So I'm going. So like I said, I'm going with Lupin the Third.
God.
So, Wayne?
Oh, okay.
Wayne, please.
I'm going with Lupin the Third. I mean, I'm a little biased considering Lupin is principal, but Lupin, he's a master thief. I mean, he's probably right up there with Sly Cooper when it comes to being a master thief. I mean, those two are probably equals as far as.
By the
I'm
way, that
concerned.
match needs to happen.
So I would say, yes, it does.
As it has,
So I would
come
say.
on.
So I would say Lupin the Third literally steals the DCA Burnout Championship and defeats Tommy
Okay,
Vercetti.
Cody?
Considering this was any other normal match, I would expect Lupin to do that. But it's a street fight. It's Tommy Vercetti's fucking backyard. Consider the war Tommy Vercetti is known for. And he can be a violent, ruthless motherfucker. Which is why
That's true.
I'm going with Tommy to retain. Just because of that alone, Lupin's entering his world. Gonna be easy.
You're on an island. I'm taking Lupin the Third. Tommy Facchetti has done every bitch-ass pussy way to try and hold on to that title. I mean, look what he did to Gorilla Black, for fuck's sake.
Multiple times over.
Yeah.
So we need to go further.
Tommy will cheat and all that, but Lupin's a thief, and a thief always outsmarts a smackhead, which Tommy is, and I'm
Also,
being blunt
a
there.
psychopath at the same time as well.
Yeah, I'm being blunt there, okay?
Of course.
Lupin beats Tommy. 100%.
Okay then.
Alright, and now on the list, we're up to
Oh boy.
It's time for our first big debate. I'm going last. I'm letting that be clear right now.
I'm thinking this is
Okay.
also.
I think it is only for that.
Is this night one's main event? I just want to know if this is.
This is night one's main event.
Okay.
This is night one's main event
Yeah.
because I have a lot to fucking say over this.
I need to go first. I need to go first with this one. Hell in the Cell, James Needham versus Malik Brown.
Oh my.
What was yours, Wayne?
This match is partially my fault because I was the one who helped book this match, and I had no idea that James' arm was as bad as it was. This was on me. My heart wants to say James wins this match because that's partially me being guilty about this whole thing. But knowing how brutal this match is, my head says Malik's gonna win. So ultimately, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I do apologize. I do apologize to James for putting him in this situation, and I just hope whatever happens, whoever wins, that things can finally be put to bed, and these two can finally move on with their careers and their lives. I hope, and that's all I have to say about that.
So, for me, I'm looking at this in multiple factors. James and Malik, two of the most violent wrestlers in VW. James Needham, probably the most prolific deathmatch guy in VW. You cannot deny him that. Malik Brown, a lot of his matches are known for being baptisms through fire. And this is also a guy who has put the fear of God into the likes of Vin Taylor before. But with that being said, you gotta look at some of the factors going into this match. One thing, health. Malik Brown recently suffered a broken nose. Thanks to Adam Jackpot. But A broken nose is nothing compared to James Needham's multiple injuries, more notably on Needham's shoulder, which I'm surprised because I've seen some of the X-ray pictures. I think you even sent me some of the pictures, and
It's bad.
it's barely hanging. I'm surprised it hasn't fallen off. I mean, after this, I'm suggesting James needs to just have surgery and just needs to take as much time off as he can, win or lose.
Agreed. Agreed.
Because one gets to win, and that thing's fallen off at this point. So I have to look into not only health factor but also experience factors. James Needham, he may be a prolific guy in deathmatch wrestling, but Malik Brown, he's been in multiple Hell in a Cell matches before, so he knows the environment better than Needham. So with health and experience within a match like this, it's nothing against James. It's just you have to just put all those factors into play. I'm going with Malik to win this.
Cody?
Yeah, I was gonna say, and you brought up, Malik has been inside Mobile Hell Cell before, and he was playing up and in one, and that was a tag team one, but that was back in 2020. But this is a hell of a lot different then, because like you said, Neil Shore was hanging up by a fucking thread at this point.
Yeah,
and it's having that against Malik of all people, especially inside Hell in a Cell, ain't gonna be good for anybody. But then again, James Needham is stubborn, but both men are. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm going with James Needham. I'm going to need to win.
Right.
it kid.
Yeah.
This whole situation. I'm going to be a little while here, okay? You know, as Jason wants you know for Claudio and Think.
Go on.
To think it has been 2 years since when this whole situation kicked off. And we all remember the night, because I remember the night very fucking well. It was the last time we called an event with the late great Eddie Mack.
Yeah.
In DCA. Which was DCA Proving Ground 7. It was in Philadelphia, okay?
Yeah.
We all know what started this. Because this is what, still to this day, you know, I get my brother's fury over it. What started this situation was the Jaguar knee heard around the world, which in a sense still affects DCA to this day. Can we all agree? Around the table?
Yeah.
Since then, we have had back and forth insults between these two men. We've had mass brawls in DCA, UWL, okay, even CC, name every company they've been in. It's been mass brawls. They've had wars in CCW, they've had wars in DCA. Jason can tell you about what event was it, Jason, they had the brawl at?
Well, it was at Salvation.
It was at Salvation, it was at Salvation where they had the brawl. This has to end.
It does.
This has to end. 3 years of pent-up hatred has to come to a head here. And I'll admit, Jason makes great points. On a deathmatch, on who I think can take the more punishment, I think it's my brother. I mean, case in point, the Prestige 5 match, okay? On who I think can take the more punishment is my brother. The problem is, health is a factor, and a broken nose is a lot fucking different than a almost fully torn, you know, right shoulder injury, okay?
Broken nose can heal within a good amount of time.
Within a couple of weeks, a broken nose to heal.
Yeah.
Shoulder tears take months. That's the truth.
The more terror, yeah.
But what is bugging me even more about this, and see, I'm not that with you, Wayne, you know, over fucking signing this match, because this needed to end, okay?
Okay.
And I get the Hell in the Cell.
Okay.
What I was fucking mad at is this match got made for this event when in like 2 weeks' time, we present Endgame and my brother puts his career on the line. in another violent match.
Yeah.
Like, he ain't getting no rest off this, okay?
Yeah.
This could be the death nail in his career right here, right now. No joke.
And
you know Chris will be enjoying this.
And I'm like I said, I feel very guilty about this, and I can't really choose an exact winner for this. I just hope James gets past this without too much more damage. I mean, I don't want his career to end. I really don't.
I'll be honest, the last time Malik was in Hell in a Cell, he ended a person's career. That's truth. Go back and look at the archives, okay?
Okay.
That's truth.
But I'll say it right now. I do not want James' career to end. I don't want his life to end. Okay? I mean, we've had enough. We've had enough already so far.
We might be talking about life-ending stuff later on in this night, but I'm dead serious here. Obviously, I'm pulling for my brother, okay?
Obviously,
But can I pick him right now without saying to myself and being a condescending, biased pick? No. The truth is Malik should win this match. That's the cold hard truth. He's healthier and he's in the better mindset. That is me being bluntly honest.
Yeah.
Malik should win this match. 1,000%.
Yeah.
Like, there ain't a doubt in my mind Malik should win. But I might it be done right fucking now. And I know I might get some looks at this table, okay? But I find it very fucking opportunistic that this got signed for Rhea. Similar to how this all started, okay? And I know he did have the blood trail coming eventually, okay?
Yeah.
But something is rotten. Like, this feud's been rotten to the core, okay? But by the end of this, we need a finale here. Otherwise, this will get more rotten.
I agree.
And it doesn't even matter if your bro losing that game anyway.
It could end my brother's career right here, right now. But I will tell you this right now. I don't think the inner battle will be with my brother. Because I think he knows he might have to go out in a blaze of glory. At least openly admitted it, he'd martyr himself. As much as that thought disturbs me, he's openly admitted it. I think the inner battle's with Malik, but I'm still picking him to win.
God forbid that this match does not end his career. I mean, I do not want that to happen.
I think Malik's got a massive inner battle.
Could be the start of it. That's the
worrying part. I think the massive inner battle here is with Malik Brown himself. And I think at Revelations 8, we once and for all find out what is the true Malik Brown. That's just my feeling.
Okay.
And if anyone wants to have at it with me over that, we can do it after the show. Okay, Jason? Okay, Wayne? Okay, Cody?
Hey, I'm cool with it, man. I'm cool with it. Let's go ahead and move.
Speaking of moving on,
yeah, let's move
Black
on.
Lagoon Street Fight, Carmen Cortez, Ruben Malone.
We go from one special thing to another.
Speaking of more death, I will actually kick us off on this.
Go ahead.
Oh boy.
If the Carmen who's more focused about sleeping with 500 partners shows up, she's getting fucking destroyed. Similar to how Devataki took a fucking soul, and I'm apologising to Jason while I say that, but it's true. That Carmen shows up, Ruby's gonna beat the fuck out of her. And I'm not even kidding. And I have no sympathy. What I need to see from Carmen Cortez is the ruthless OSOK fucking killer. The one shot, one kill, the Scarlet Rose, I need to see that Carmen. The one who will fucking punch you in the face. Chainbreaker. I need to see that Carmen. I need to see that Carmen who'll punch you in the face, not ask questions later, insult you about your fucking mother, and whip your ass all over the building. I need to see that Carmen. I need to see the Carmen that took Revy to the fucking limit and passed it. And I think that Carmen shows up. And that's why I have Carmen Cortez beating Ruby Malone. Who, by the way, I know Ruby said she might be acting on her own, but I still don't buy it. I think she's paid off by someone. I just want to know who. Jason.
Bingo.
If anything,
Jason?
yeah, if anything, you're right. If it's the Carmen who's more worried about the thrills and having multiple partners at once and like you,
Selling a body off.
Yeah.
I'll be blunt.
yeah. If it's that Carmen, though I will have to say this: the Black Plague Rose has been very deadly. She's been very deadly. If you've noticed her matches with what happened in the SRW Third Street Saint Wrestling crossover, what she did in Noah, and what she
Oh yeah, I remember that. That disturbed me.
what she did to Jean, what she did to Trixie.
Oh yeah.
All that. But I don't want that Carmen anymore. I want the Chainbreaker back. I think a lot of people want the Chainbreaker back. Not just because of reasons of, you know. I'm sorry. When anytime this gets brought up, I get very emotional.
Yeah. It's understandable. It's
I
understandable.
get very emotional.
Hello, sir.
But it's time for the Scarlet Rose to come back. For the leader of the OSOK. For the Chainbreaker. For the Bed Shaker. For the Bed Breaker. To the woman who will beat the shit out of you and then make out with her girls later on, and maybe Claudia as well.
God damn it.
We need that Carmen back. And if that Carmen does show up at Rev 8, in my heart, Carmen wins. Carmen wins.
So my turn.
Lane? Yeah. Go ahead.
I agree. I agree with Jason. If it's the Chainbreaker Carmen Cortez that returns, then Carmen will win this match. But if it's not that Carmen Cortez, then I'd say Ruby will end up defeating her. Then that's pretty much all I have to say about that. And I agree wholeheartedly with Jason. The Chainbreaker version of Carmen Cortez. She needs to return, or else she's gonna lose. That's all there is to it.
Agreed. So I guess that sounds leads to me here. Now we're all about you both or not. If Chainbreaker Carmen shows up, Ruby's in trouble. But at the same time, who God only knows what Ruby has planned anyway, even if the Scarlet Rose shows up.
That's true.
Fuck's sake, with Murder Brawl. So when you go for that speaks for itself.
I still think Ruby was paid off. Just gonna keep on mentioning that. Might not just be Ruby.
She might be.
I say Ruby's not prepared for any fucking Carmen at this point. The show was up. How dangerous she is. But this is Carmen we're talking about. This is why I'm not betting against Cortez any day of the week. I'm going with Carmen.
It's a sweep if I'm correct.
Yep.
All the way.
Yeah.
Though I do want to say something which I find hilarious with the whole when Ruby was explaining her reasoning and everything like that, and how she was getting how she was getting upset about how people were asking her, "Oh, why did you do it? Why? You know, it's funny that for almost seems like years, all I've been hearing is people been saying, "Oh, you didn't ask questions. Why didn't you ask? Why didn't you ask?" And then we finally start asking, and then someone gets mad about, "Oh, why are you asking?" Like, can we?
She's paid off. She's 100% paid off. My only worry is who. Seriously, she's a monk. She doesn't. A man doesn't do stuff, for vengeance. A man sometimes does stuff for vengeance, but where's Carmen Cross Ruby? Okay. The only person Ruby had beef with was fucking Revy, if you remember in this company. All right.
Yeah.
And they sold that during. They sold that shit during season 5. So I don't get why Ruby's beefing with Carmen. I'm telling you, she's paid off. I don't know who it is, but I think we'll find out.
Considering the list of enemies Carmen has made.
That's what I mean. It's endless. It's a payoff. No one could tell me differently. It is a fucking payoff. But are we ready to move off the sweep?
Yes, let's go ahead.
Yes, okay.
Because up next is the DCA FIFA Championship. It is Sin versus Gemma Lesdeath. I'm going to be short and sweet on this. I'm going to be short. I'm going to be short and sweet on this one, everybody. I am picking Sin to retain for one simple reason, because I do not need to see Tatsumi's cum dumpster winning the title here in DCA.
Oh my god.
So, with that, to Jason Brown.
Wow.
Oh.
He's not wrong, though.
Okay. This just turned into SRW. But anyways, for that little SRW moment there, but I'm going to go with Sin, but this is where I'm concerned with, because usually in professional wrestling, with people with supernatural abilities, there seems to be this code where they won't use them in matches. Steph threw that the fuck out the window when she nearly froze Sin to fucking death.
Yeah, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's where my worry is will this be a wrestling match, or will this be a fight for survival? But
that's because who has with.
But I am going with Sin. I am going with Sin on this. And
Wayne?
Because one thing,
Jason,
because that's one thing.
Go ahead, Jason.
We've seen. Go on, sorry.
Because I just want to point one thing out: Death is not a wrestler.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I was gonna say we knew this for a long while.
Go ahead, Wayne.
Okay, so we've seen the picture, the photos of Sin, basically showing off some of her upgrades, right? She's got new eyes now. She's no longer got those BioLite tattoos. It's all like decals now, and she's got these. She looks good. She looks better than ever. The thing is, I wonder how she is mentally, because if you can read past the tweets, I would say Sin is pissed off. She is like angry, and I would say it's going to be a double-edged sword. That's going to be a double-edged sword for Sin. If she can keep her anger in check and just go all out on Death, she could probably win this match. Again, and of course, Jason just pointed out that Death does have those that I guess the cryomancy thing that she has, this power over ice and snow, and there's like the general rule. Yeah, I mean, she did sort of break it, but she didn't really use those ice powers in the match. She used it. She used it backstage. But I'm digressing here. I would say Sin might be able to defeat Death. As it's pointed out, Death's not a wrestler. So maybe the edge goes to Sin. That's my tentative pick right there.
Cody?
Yeah, I do. Not wrong. If Sin's going into this, and also it's Death, who doesn't say she doesn't plan ahead. Fuck's sake. It's that we're talking about here.
Yeah.
We know what she's capable of. Not just fucking frozen, sitting back again with heaven. And considering as with the blood trail, that should be worse.
Yeah.
The Sin better have to be prepared for. Because if Sin's only focusing on Death, that can end up being bad news.
It could be, yeah.
Which is why I'm still. Well, considering Hit Kid, you were crazy enough to went with Kenshin earlier.
Oh God.
Well, fortunately, I'm gonna have to join you on that crazy ass island. I have to go with Esdev.
Okay.
I hate it, but it's Esdev talking about. Let's just plan ahead.
You sure this ain't you trying to get a threesome with Tatsumi and then Steph? He said something so perfectly.
I would not be going near fucking Tatsumi. What are we talking about?
He's a broken Jesus.
Oh boy.
Well, help yourself, Hit Kid. Fuck you.
Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on.
That's why I fucking beat up a Brit over here.
Yeah, we'll move on. We'll move on. Up next, a special match, a real special match.
Ah,
The
yes.
20-minute endurance match. A match which has been life in the making, if I'm allowed to say it.
Oh yeah.
Agreed.
Oseko versus Yuki Mori or Yukimori.
Yukimori.
I'll let Wayne start with this because he knows the family best.
Wayne?
Oh wow. Debut 15 years in the making. That's the byline. I have seen Yukimori grow up. She's special. I think she's a prodigy. She has been trained by both Oseko and Michael. I would say this match. Ultimately, I think the fans are going to win this match because we're going to be seeing a star rising in this match. But who's going to actually win this match? Good question. I'm going to say it's Yukimori. I'm going to say she's going to pull off the upset and actually defeat her mom. And here's why I think that. A long time ago, before Yukimori was born, Oseko and Michael had this title match. Oseko was the champion at the time. This was before AES. This was before VWU. It was a hard fought match. It was sometimes a little hard to. It was a little sometimes hard to watch sometimes. In the end, Michael did defeat Oseko and win the championship from her. But in the end, it was like you would think a match like that would tear those two apart, but in actuality, it made their bond even stronger. So I would say Yukimori defeats Oseko, and the bond between mother and daughter just gets stronger from there. And from there, I'd say the sky's the limit for this young girl. She's going to be a major star. She's going to be a major star in both VWU and AES, I would say. And yeah, that's all I have to say.
Jason?
So, not only do I think I know who's going to win this match, but I know the exact time the match is going to end.
Go ahead.
At approximately at 19 minutes and 57 seconds, Oseko wins.
Oh, okay.
With 3 seconds to spare.
3 seconds to spare.
3 seconds to spare. I think Yukimori, she's a fantastic wrestler. She's gonna be a fantastic wrestler when she grows up. But the exact same.
We haven't seen her. We haven't seen her wrestle yet.
But
We haven't seen her.
But she's a prodigy. She's a prodigy. And
Yes.
But at the exact same time, this is her mother, and this is Yukimori's debut match.
That's right.
And I don't want to make like the big comparison or anything between a dog and a puppy.
Okay.
But I have to. It's like you have a more experience, with the adult.
Oh yeah.
With the adult, And then
Yeah, I mean, Oseko's got like 20 years of experience, over 20 years, and Yuki Mori. This is basically her first match.
Yeah, then you have.
I understand that.
So you have. So if you want to say like in.
But go on.
If we're going to do an analogy, like let's just say like in a wolf pack, you have an alpha female.
Jason,
hello, can I be heard?
Oh god, did this mic cut out again?
Oh. We're checking it right now.
Hello?
Just repeat what you said. We lost you for a minute. Go ahead. Repeat what you said.
Hello? Can I be heard? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you. We can hear you.
All right. God, Jesus Christ!
Sorry.
This win. But anyways,
yeah.
But if I have to make the analogy, like
yes,
like we have like an alpha female wolf. You know, she's a pack leader. She's been at the top of top of the pack for so long, and then you have her whelp, who's now into adulthood, and she wants to test herself against the alpha female. Even though she's young, she has and she's full of energy and everything like that. Experience will come into the factor here, and I love Yuki Marie, but like I said, at exactly 19 minutes and 57 seconds on the clock, just 3 seconds left in the clock, Osaka wins.
Okay.
Cody?
I agree with Jason. I do. 100%. Going with Osaka.
I don't.
We about to have a split here?
We're going to have a split the room situation because I'm saying this goes to time limit and Yuki will last set. Although I think Osaka will have a nearly dead to rights during it, I think Yuki Mori's... I think she's locked in the paralyzer for the last 30 seconds and Yuki Mori holds on. And refuses to tap.
Interesting. Well, she does say... Well, Osaka... Well, Yuki Mori does say that instead of feeling fear, she feels determination. The more afraid she gets, the more determined she gets. So
I have Yuki Mori lasting.
Okay.
Oh fuck!
And we got this.
I guess the biggest question needs to be asked, isn't it? It's time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want to go first or last on this? Considering you have a lot of emotions into this match, well, both you and me.
I think we're the main two here, Jason, so...
Last woman standing, Ivana Morgan versus Amber Stevens, if it will actually happen.
Here's the thing, I think me and Jason have a lot of different opinions on this, so we could be here a while.
So
Maybe I have to write some cliff notes on that. Maybe, I don't know.
hey, we should probably just sit back at that point.
Alright, so I'll tell you what, let's go with Cody first and Wayne second. And then me and Jason can figure it out.
They should have first line of fire.
Yeah. 2 questions, I think that's only fair. A, does Amber show up? B, what's the result?
Yeah, that is the biggest question going into this. Is Amber even going to show up? And so the last time we saw Amber as well, she got absolutely annihilated by Trixie. Don't forget that. Which I do expect Amber to show up. I do. Deep down, I do. But as far as the winner goes, just fucking end it, Ivana. Fucking end it. I was gonna say.
So,
Wayne,
is this match actually going to happen? I would say yes. I think it will happen because Amber Stevens. Say what you will about the woman, but she's stubborn. She's determined. She will not back down from a fight. As for who's going to win, man. To be honest, I don't know. I mean, Ivana, I mean, we can all agree that she has a lot of issues going on in her head, and to be honest, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna have to say maybe Ovana takes it. I don't know. I'm just saying that for the sake of saying it because I don't know.
That's why I
Yeah.
said just end it.
Yeah.
Fucking end
Yeah.
it.
Exactly.
For everybody.
Okay.
Everybody.
Okay.
Now,
Kid,
who's gonna go first?
Kid,
Now,
Jason?
you two. Which one's going first?
Flip a coin.
Which one?
I'll go first.
Okay,
Go ahead,
Go ahead.
Jason, floor is yours.
So, will this match happen? I can't give an answer. I honestly can't. This is such a coin flip. Yes, Amber is stubborn as hell, and she would never back down from a fight. But at the exact same time, what happened to her thanks to Trixie, I don't even know if Amber can even move. That's the thing. We don't even know if she can even physically walk anymore.
We haven't heard anything about Amber in a long time.
We haven't heard anything. Amber, for all we know, could be wheelchair bound. So will she show up? Maybe, but would she even be able to stand? I don't know. But if this match does happen and Amber is able to walk and Amber is able to move around, before I give this answer, I just want to give a little context on my feelings of this matchup, but I want to rewind all the way back to 2019. The cash in.
Go on.
The cash.
Rewind all the way back. Are you saying?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's from the Storms.
The storm's starting to rage again.
Yeah. I just want to make sure y'all can.
Go with it, Chicago.
Can you hear me? God damn it!
The Windy City.
Even.
Rejoining.
Oh wait, Jason, are you back?
Yes, I'm back.
Okay, yeah.
There you go. Go ahead.
All right.
Oh, Chicago, we
All right.
love you.
All right. What was the last thing y'all heard me say?
You want to take it? You wanted to rewind it. You said.
Yeah, rewind it. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to rewind it all the way back to 2019 to the cash in that started all this. Which, honestly, it had nothing to do with Ovana. It was between Juliet and Amber. Now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, I understand the concept of the cash-in gimmick. And I have made it perfectly clear that the cash-in gimmick with no notification, you can just do it at any time, to me, has caused more harm than good. That's why when I do that stuff with, like, the gift of the belts, like gift of Talos and gift of the Bella,
Right.
that you have to give notice. You have to give at least a week's notice.
Exactly.
But like I said, I understand the rules. I understand the rules of the match. But at the exact same time, when you have someone cash in on you, and I want to ask everyone at this table, say you're a champion, and you're in the middle of a match, and you get cashed in on. How would you feel? How would you feel?
Oh boy.
You want an honest answer from me?
Yeah.
Go on.
A, I'd be pissed off. B, I'd be like, I should have seen it coming.
Mm,
That's the two feelings which go through your head.
I agree.
Because you know it's a danger even before the match.
I agree. I mean, as a professional wrestler myself, as a former professional wrestler, I should say. Yeah, I mean, I never had that happen to me before, but in hindsight, if it did happen to me, yeah, I'd be angry, and I would say, I'd kick myself, saying I should have seen it coming. This should have happened. I mean, I should have seen this happen. Exactly what his kid said. Yeah.
So,
I agree.
and also at the exact same time, when you also have people constantly, pretty much screaming in your ear, and I'm going to throw someone underneath the bus. I'm one of the people who did it. I love you to death, but Roman was one of them who was telling Amber that she should retire. So not only that, you're pretty much, you having people tell you that you should retire, that your neck's falling apart, and then you get cashed in on. After having this dominant reign with a championship, and then you get cashed in on.
Yeah.
And the work you were not even
Cody, let me continue.
Let him finish.
At that moment,
Go ahead.
I don't care how strong you are. I don't care how strong mentally you are. If you had all that just piling up on you on that exact moment, you would snap. You would snap after having all of that. And maybe afterwards you would regret it. Maybe. But in that exact moment, in the heat of the moment, you would be mad. And that's why I didn't condone Amber for assaulting Juliet after the cash-in. Because it's like, yeah, she should expect it, but at the exact same time, Juliet should expect, also, I just cashed in on Amber, she's going to want my head. I shouldn't be celebrating, I should get the hell out of Dodge. But she stood in the ring, and she celebrated with the belt, and Amber attacked. Amber, I'm not justifying that why she did, she was in the right to do it, but I'm just telling you why she did it. Why she did it, because we're all human, and eventually you end up snapping. And I was one of the people who did defend Amber on her reasoning, and I got a lot of flack from that. I got a lot of flack from the people in CCL. I was kicked out of the goddamn locker room because of the shit I said. And do I regret a couple of things? Yeah, but do I regret backing Amber? Hell fucking no, because I am a man who has always held his beliefs on his fucking sleeve, and I will not bend to the will of people just because it's not the popular opinion to have. If I feel like something isn't right, or I feel something is right, I'm going to hold on to that. Because that is how I am with my heart on my sleeve. But, with all that being said, this matchup right here. Does Amber show up? I don't know. I really can't tell you. But if this match does happen, who wins? No one wins. No one wins. Because both these women are mentally and Amber's mentally and physically broken. Ovana is completely mentally broken. And Ovana is pretty much ready to accept pretty much death at this point. So who wins this? Who's the last woman standing? No one's to be standing after this match. This match goes right down to a draw or a referee stoppage. There's no winner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be brutally honest. Fuck this shit. Seriously. Fuck this shit. I said the same at Redemption, I'm gonna say it now. Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's felt like with these two. Seriously. It's felt like that. I'm sick of this. No, I agree with Jason. There might not be a winner, but I actually do see a winner in this, okay? I agree with Jason with some of his points, but I disagree, okay? But fuck this shit. There was no winner back at Jason, you understand this. There was no winner back at Redemption, okay?
Yeah.
There was no winner then.
Was that it all?
There was no.
What was the point?
There wasn't a fucking point.
As I said.
I'm gonna get vocal now, and I'm gonna get really fucking vocal, okay?
Go on.
This all started when fucking Juliet cashed in on Amber, okay? Juliet won the title pinning Sakura Hagiwara. I remember I called the event, okay? Amber Snap put Juliet through a flaming table, and then fucking one of Amber's AMS people came out and laid out Ofana, who tried to make the save. Then, it was a few weeks later on a fucking Adrenaline, Amber and Ofana met in a grudge match. It was either an Adrenaline or it was a DCA pay-per-view. Amber beat her quite badly, and still post-match assaulted her. I remember she kept the fucking Koji Clutch locked in, post-match. Sending the message to Juliet. I fucking remember I called it. She kept the Koji in post-match. And people that should fucking know it, the Koji Clutch is a chokehold, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
It can do permanent fucking damage. Very dangerous submission hold. And that was one of the and Jason knows fully too well. That was that was when, and I'll fully admit this, and Jason can own up for it. Me and Jason were fucking knifers at that time over Amber and Juliet.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was fully in the camp of Juliet because I get the cash in gimmick. I don't do the the instant cash in. Because I am with Jason, I think that's stupid and I think it's overdated and all, but I get it if you earn the opportunity. You've gone through hell to earn it. Remember, she won a Rumble, okay?
Yeah.
Like, she deserves the opportunity. But, yeah. Fucking really started this when Amber kept that coach clutching. Because, I find it's prideful. I'll fully admit it. Find it's prideful. And I knew she wouldn't take it lying down. And then what do you know? She once again wants Amber when she becomes Wildcats champion. This is an Amber who was, going out. Saying she was going to retire and all that. Okay?
Done.
And then came the 9-year anniversary.
Oh boy.
I'm going to say it, and I mean it truthfully. One of the scummiest moments in DCA Wildcats history. And a scummy moment, top 5 in DCA history. Remember, at the time it was fucking Jade Storm conspired to fucking steal the Wildcats title off Ofana. Originally, this was about Ofana wanting to prove something back, after Amber kept the Coach Clutch locked in, post-match. It was on that night that broke Ofana. Weren't even Redemption, okay? Weren't even Redemption. That was the night that broke Ofana. During the whole Black November heyday, because here's the difference between Black November between, some of the members. Some of them had a just cause. As much as people may think I can't stand Malik, with what's been going on with him and my brother, Malik had a just cause. Zack had a just cause. Amber didn't. You cannot tell me Amber had a just cause. She did it fully for her fucking self. And I still stand by that. I know Jason may disagree with me, but I still stand by that, okay?
Look, when that night happened, when that match particularly happened, you and me both called it that night. That was an embarrassment.
The lowest of the... Yeah, the redemption match, but I'm on about the anniversary show.
Oh, yeah.
It ain't the redemption match is an embarrassment, Jason. Trust me, I agree with you. I'm on about the anniversary show. Well, Amber pulled that night, as I was mentioning with Black November. Well, Black November was in it for the overall thing, with the blood trail and all that, okay? Amber was in it for herself. I'm gonna keep on saying that.
Wait, that was...
I stick by it, okay?
That was the night that she became Wildcats champion, wasn't it? Where she...
Yeah, the night she stole the title off of.
Yeah,
Well, she just up his chin
we all know what happened that night with the blood trail. We saw Kenshiro for the first time.
That night.
You remember? She dressed up as Jade Storm, her and Jade, stole it.
Yeah. That's honestly, that point right there is where I went from supporting Amber to not, because that right there pissed me the fuck off because it's like
It was disgusting.
Yeah. Rightfully so.
There's why a lot of people lost their respect for Amber.
To be honest, I've still never gained it back. I'll fully admit it. She don't have my respect. I'll be fully fucking honest to you all right now.
That's a
I'm
lot
not even
people.
gonna fucking hold back. I get it. She has the accolades and all that. Fuck her. That's the truth. And I'll be honest, and I'll fucking open up on this, okay? Because you all fucking know this personally. Who has fucking hated on O'Fana the most since she has returned with this fucking mindset? This is not the O'Fana I fucking know. The O'Fana I fucking backed, to win the Wildcats title, at last year's Revelations. So not at Revelation 7, at Revelation 6. This ain't the same woman. This ain't the same fucking woman. And by the way, fuck O'Fana because she knows for a matter of fact that people did try and get in contact with her. In particular, me and my brother, fucking Jason did, and more Paulfors within that Wildcats locker room. Don't fucking call us liars. That's bullshit. And more importantly, and I mean this truthfully, and I'll say it again to O'Fana, and I don't care if she wants to hate my guts for life after this. What the fuck would Maddie think of you? And you all know who fucking Maddie is if you remember season 6.
Yeah.
That's the truth behind that.
Yeah.
But not here. And I know O'Fana's sister. What O'Fana's sister is trying to do, and by the way, at the time I couldn't stand Melissa, but what Melissa is doing is actually the right thing. I'm going to fully admit it.
Somebody had to.
Melissa is trying to save her sister. I am going to say it out loud. And as a family person, I fully respect Melissa for it. Here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen. Do I think that this match takes place? Yes. Because Amber Stevens is too prideful not to show up. I'm letting you know.
That's Revelations. You really think?
And by the way, I'll tell you what will be interesting. The only public news of information we have about Amber Stevens since she went AWOL after Trixie Decker, and I'm going to make this clear, because even though Trixie went too far with a beating, justified beating of Amber,
Yeah.
you cannot tell me any differently on this desk that at the time Trixie beating the shit out of Amber, yes, Trixie went too far on the night, but while she was doing it, she was fucking fully justified. Can't tell me any different. But, it's the deal. Amber will show up. She's too prideful for it. And not only that, the only public information we fucking know about Amber, while she's been AWOL, and I believe this is because we've seen social media and all that, is her fucking breakup with Zack.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna make that point right fucking now. Because that seems to be slapped on by everyone. Who knows what kind of Amber Stevens we're getting? Because we all know she went for it. Because it is fucking public. I mean, every time we mention it on the desk.
Consider Jonathan Cloud brought that up. Out of anybody.
Well, he's a cunt.
Well, of course, but he was the one that first
Yes,
brought up.
so who knows what this Amber's going to be? Maybe this Amber's filled with hate. I'm not even kidding you.
Which could be.
But here's the truth. But here's the truth. We gain nothing if this goes to if Amber doesn't show up. We gain nothing if this sends a no contest. I'm going to fully admit it. If Amber shows up and wins, that's the end of O'Fana. I'm letting you all know that right now. O'Fana will disappear. I'm not even kidding. You know how broken she is mentally. She will disappear. She will leave VW. She will probably... She will be gone. And I mean that quite honestly. Gone. So I hope those closest around her will be with her. But she will be gone. The only positive outcome for this, in my eyes, is that O'Fana puts Amber down. It may be the only way O'Fana can save herself. She has to put her down. O'Fana wins last woman standing. And brings an end to this fucking shit show of a story.
Going on for a long time.
O'Fana has to end it. I mean it. This next match is a story of life and death. Guess what? That match is a story of life and death. I'm not even joking.
Oh boy, oh boy.
This match.
Speaking of life and death, Dragon Sanctuary, Akira Yukimura Mitsuko. Oh, Jesus.
What in the fucking hell are we
Oh,
going to? Oh,
wow.
Who wants to go?
Yep. We have no idea.
I'll
Who wants to go first?
I'll start. I'll start on this.
Go ahead.
The last time Akira Yukimura was in Dragon Sanctuary, which is a 2 out of 3 falls match. First fall was a Flaming Tables match, I believe. Second fall was First Blood. And the third fall was the free fall Hell in a Cell. Akira lost it to Lightning, and we all know how much of a bitch I find Lightning to be these days, okay?
Yeah, it's a polar opposite. Difference a years can make.
Yeah. Here's the deal. Akira Yukimura doesn't win this match, she's dead. That's the truth! Don't want to fucking... No need to sugarcoat it! If Akira Yukimura doesn't win this match, she dies.
Although there probably should be no winner at this point. Let's be honest.
No. Mitsuko wins if she takes Akira's life. That's the truth. You may not like it from me saying that, but that's the truth. Mitsuko is out there to kill Akira. Plain and simple. Mitsuko is out there to kill Akira. No ifs, ands, or buts. She's out there to kill her.
There's no but.
100%. Yeah. She's out there to kill her. So plain and simple, Akira Yukimura dies if she doesn't win this bout. I think Akira Yukimura overcomes the odds. And I want Akira to get that ending. An ending she should have had years ago if it weren't for this fucking spectre known as Mitsuko. Time to free yourself from your demons, Empress. Kick her ass. Akira Yukimura from me. Guys, I will be right back. I'm just going to quickly go to the kiosk for a drink. So go ahead, all of you.
Jason, go ahead.
I'll go next.
Yeah.
Where's yours?
This Dragon Sanctuary match is basically about just one woman in this match. Yeah, it's 2 women fighting, but this is about Akira Yukimura. This is a girl who comes from who's a generational wrestler. 2nd generation. Her brother, her sister, her mother, all in the business. And this is also a girl who originally didn't want to be in the business because she wanted to do something else. But eventually she ended up becoming a wrestler, just like her brother and just like her mother. This is a woman who, when she originally debuted, she was just known as Takeru's little sister. And then, as the years went on, she metamorphosized from just being Takeru's sister into being the Empress. Being a pillar, if not the face, of DCA. You can say Zach, you can say Malik, you can say Carmen. No, in reality, the face of DCA has been Akira Yukimura.
Yeah.
This is a woman who's been lost for a very long time. This is a woman who's been trying to figure things out. I mean, she doesn't necessarily understand certain things. She doesn't understand. She didn't really understand how relationships work, which is why when she tried relationships, she ended up hurting people. She ended up hurting.
Yeah.
Cody, shush! I have the floor.
Okay.
Yeah, you're kind of killing the moment with you going. Yeah, only I can go. Yeah, but anyways,
I wasn't doing.
Shush. Anyways.
Let Jason continue.
Anyways. So she's tried to figure out how relationships works, and she has hurt a few people during that. She hurt Melissa. She hurt Takuma. She hurt Trixie. And pretty much, and this has been an issue with a lot of people, is, she's not very good at communication. She's not real good at, handling her own demons. She doesn't really understand how a lot of that stuff works, and it's not because she's selfish or anything like that. It's just she doesn't understand it. She can't comprehend it. But I think she started to figure that out when she adopted Trinity, when Trinity came into her life, and she became an adopted mother. But even though she started to understand it, at the exact same time, another thing that Akira has issue with is her patience and her mental health. She did try to change. I'm not going to say she never tried. She would try, but when the results weren't coming as quickly as she wanted them to, she would just go back to old habits, and she would end up hurting people, even if it's not intentionally. Here's the thing: when it came to the relationships, nothing of it was in my heart. Nothing of it was ever intentional. It's just Akira not understanding. Because this is a woman who's been, gosh, through so fucking much, so much hell, so much mental anguish, mental agony, and with Hoseko coming into her life, that a lot of that changed for her. She went from a soulless. At one point, she was the most feared person on the roster. She was considered a monster. But now you can almost say she's almost the most human out of everyone. Because there's a lot of people out there in DCA, both in Takedown and Wildcats, who have done things outside of wrestling, who I can say, how can you even live with yourself with considering some of the things these people have done? But that's besides the point. And now, she was saved from was it the black moisture, or what was it, Wayne? What?
It was the black moisture, that moisture.
Yeah.
Yeah, the black.
And that's where she got
that reality.
That's where she got Trinity, and because Trinity also comes from, because she was one of those crab.
She was what?
Crab dolls.
She was one of the scorpion dolls, the nameless.
The nameless. Yeah. She adopted a daughter from there, but it almost seems like, and this has been the story of Akira's life. Anytime she takes one step forward, life seems to push her. Not just 5 steps back, or not even 10 steps back. These steps are a fucking stair, and she goes all the way down. Anytime she tries to climb up, it's just like whoosh, all the way back down, either by force of life or and not trying to defend her or anything like that, by her own doing. Sometimes a lot of Akira's issues have been because of her own doings. As much as we can blame the moisture, as much as we can blame Mizuko, at the exact same time, there's been points in Akira's life where she did it to herself, and that's a story with a lot of us in life. And Akira's not the only one; she ain't the only one guilty of it. There's been tons of times where we've been our own worst enemy. And now we get to this Dragon Sanctuary match, where how many damn times have we heard this year about, we know how this story ends. We know how this story ends. Well, let me tell you something, how life is. I mean, life is not set in stone. Life is not, guaranteed to have certain outcomes in life. You're expecting death. You're expecting love. You're expecting all of this. The only thing that is certain in life is death. Birth and death. That's the only 2 guarantees in life. Is your birth and your death. But how we get there to the end isn't determined. It's not set in stone. It is not set in stone. And in my mind, I'm thinking Akira's thinking this is the end. No, I don't think this is the end. I think Akira will find a way to not only defeat, she might even save Izuku. I think how this story ends, it ends a chapter for both of them, but it will also be the beginning of a whole new book for the both of them. Who wins this? Akira Yukimura.
Wow.
Wayne?
How do I follow that? I'm gonna agree with Jason. I hope Akira wins this. Because Akira, I mean, geez, Jason said everything that pretty much said everything. I mean, it's like we all want Akira to, find that peace, find that stability. I mean, she's found it in Trinity, obviously, but she just needs to focus on that. I mean, Oseko saved her from the black moisture, and let's not forget what the black moisture is. The black moisture is a reality where things go to be forgotten. That's the black moisture right there. And I mean, it's like it's kind of hard to fathom. I mean, here we are. We're just four normal guys, talking about alternate realities all of a sudden in a professional wrestling organization, which is when you think about it, that's a little crazy. But all that being said, I mean, I'm digressing again. I'm just gonna go straight. I'll just say it. I'll just repeat what I said. Akira is going to defeat Mizuko. She has to defeat Mizuko because, as Kid said, if she doesn't defeat her, then we're going to see another fatality in this business. And none of us wants that, especially with Akira. And that's all I have to say about that.
Cody?
I can't come up with words to describe about this. I can't. Just fucking what Jason said, what Wayne said. It hits right home. It does.
Yeah.
So it just you see it all with Akira. You have everyone has. Well, I'm going with Akira.
I think Akira Yukimura needs to win it. Jason saved Mizuko. I don't think it's saving Mizuko, Jason. I think it's saving herself.
It's more about saving herself.
Well, what I mean is they say Akira not only saves herself, but that as well. That's what I'm saying. I'm not thinking it's not the end for both. I think this is in my opinion.
Well, we'll see what happens.
For opinion, I'm just giving mine.
This will be
Main event, DCA Wildcats Championship.
Oh boy!
I'm just gonna say this right now. I was very sweet with that last one. This one, I am not considering one person. But go on.
I know what Jason. I'm gonna let Jason go last on this because I want to go last on the world title match. Okay.
Okay.
Ellie Rose versus Devataki. Ellie Rose looks to pull the biggest upset in DCA Wildcats history, and I really do mean that, considering how dominant Devataki has been, considering she is a master of the mind games, mind manipulation, all that. I don't give a fuck about any of those factors. Ellie, win that fucking belt! I am sick to death of being in fucking Depression Central, same as Jason, seeing Devataki with this reign of fucking terror. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's Triple H 03 levels with that title. I'm sick of it. Brings the entire mood down, brings the entire vibe down. And that's the face of Wildcats. This scaly skinned bitch. No. Ellie, win that fucking belt. Cody.
I already said I'm back in Ellie since Gateway to Heaven, so I'm not changing that. Hell no. Ellie fucking win this.
My turn. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, this has been a roller coaster ride for Ellie. We can all agree on that. She has been through a lot. She needs this win. She needs to defeat Devataki, and that's going to be a tall order because Devataki. I mean, jeez, she has been a dominant champion. I mean, say what you will about her personality, but she has been dominant. She's defeated Ayumi Otanashi. She's defeated Oseko. And she's defeated a lot of. Yeah, she defeated Aubrey Williams. Exactly. So it's like it's easy. It's Ellie Rose is in my opinion an underdog. This is an underdog going up against basically one of the final bosses of DCA. That's the long and short of it. But here's the thing. Ellie Rose has a chance. She has a small chance, but she has a chance. And I believe, like Hit Kid, like Cody, I believe that Ellie has the chance to pull off the upset of this of the night and defeat Devataki for the DCA Wildcats Championship. So yes, I choose Ali Rose all the way. Jason, go ahead.
Jason?
You know, it's kind of fitting that this match and the previous two matches have something in common.
Yeah.
Ovana, her biggest enemy is herself. Akira, her biggest enemy is herself. For Ellie Rose, her biggest enemy is herself. Because I've been paying attention to what she's been saying online. I've been seeing what she's been posting, and not just because of the thirst post.
But yeah, but
Go on.
But Ellie is doubting herself. The last thing anyone should ever do when you're going into a matchup with someone like Devataki is ever doubt yourself. Because as soon as doubt hits your head, it's game over. Ellie, I don't know if you're watching this. I'm pretty sure you're busy training. I'm not gonna do the whole speech. I'm not. You're not. You're not Rocky. I'm not the old man. This ain't Rocky 1. I ain't gonna tell you need to eat lightning and crap thunder. There is a chance that you will lose. There's a big chance that you will lose. And you said it yourself. It's a match you don't think you can win, but you know you have to win. Because you do. At least in your head. I am fully backing Ellie Rose in this. I am 100% backing Ellie Rose. Not just because my pure, unadulterated fucking hatred for Devataki, and I know some people have gotten on to me about that, like Malik Brown, like Natty and all them. But here, and I will get to that in a bit. But back to Ellie Rose. Ellie, I know you're doubting yourself. I know you're afraid. You're afraid of this match. Because you're afraid of what would happen if you lose. Because if she does lose, this might be the last of Ellie. It's funny how these 3 last matches are just lining up. 3 women who just could be the last thing we ever see. With Ovana, Akira, and Ellie, if they don't win their matches. Ellie, I know you can do it. Beat Devataki. Now on to Devataki! On to Devataki! Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Let me
There we
tell
go.
you about this snake. This fucking snake who's been the complete and total. You know what? No. Because that's something she would want. She would want me to get angry. She would want me to shout. She would want me to scream. She would want me to rant and rave. Because I'm not. Because there's no hiding it. Yeah, she's a fantastic wrestler, and that's one thing a lot of people keep accusing me of, is that I never give Devataki credit for her wrestling ability. I do.
You do.
But at the exact same time, I'm not gonna be like everyone else, like Natty and Malik, because I'm calling you both out on that bullshit. I'm not going to ignore the horrible shit she's done. I'm not going to ignore that, especially when considering that she's done a lot of horrible shit to people who, are very close to me, who pretty much I consider family. And when you fuck with family, all bets are off. All fucking bets are off. I'm not gonna rant. I'm not gonna rave. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna scream at Devataki, because I've done enough of that. Devataki, I hope Ellie cuts the head off the fucking snake. I hope she cuts the snake's fucking head off. And if she doesn't, well, I hope an 18-wheeler hits you. But anyways. Next match.
Now this is gonna be 180. That one.
Oh.
It's the
gonna be
main
180 completely.
event of the weekend.
Main event though.
It is two DCA talents who are undefeated at this Revelations event. Takura Yukimura is the challenger. He won Men's Gateway to Heaven. His opponent is Saxon, the man who will be past 2 years as champ by the time this event goes up.
The longest.
Yeah, longest reign as DCA World Champion.
Anyone man has a.
Since I finished the last one, I can start this one, because I'm still very talkative right now. And because I know you.
Alright, go ahead.
Because I know Hitman's go last. So we might as well book in this. What's up? We have to do the whole rewinding thing. Back to 2020. When the Blood Trail first made its first move. And at first we thought the Blood Trail was just Rock. Rock and a couple others. But 2 of the associates were Yukimura's. Suzumi and Takeru. If we all remember Takeru's time, or his little stint as Mr. Takedown, if you all remember that, where he cut his hair and he had that short hair, and he fucked up a lot of people with that fucking Pele kick of his. He fucked up a lot of people. But the first person who felt the wrath of Mr. Takedown, Takeru Yukimura, was Zack. The whole Blood Trail thing started with Zack and Takeru. And now it's at this point, the Blood Trail's not even a factor in this. Takeru's on his own again, as he should. He doesn't need that burden of the Blood Trail on his back. He doesn't need that. And Zach, this has been the best Zach has ever been in ring. Outside of it, we can talk about that. We can talk about rumors. We can talk about this, and that. But we're not talking about Zach's personal life. We are talking about Zach, the professional wrestler. Zach Stone, the DCA World Heavyweight Champion. We can talk about how he won it, all we want. But every match since then, he has defended it 100%. I actually have a list right here that I wrote down of every single person that he has defeated. He defeated Takuma twice. He defeated AJ Young. He defeated Travis Touchdown. He defeated Charles Schultz. He defeated Claudio Dragonheart. He defended that damn thing in a Gateway to Heavens match. That year, we didn't have a men's Gateway to Heaven, briefcase or anything. It was for the fucking belt. And Zach put his belt on the line against, what was it, 500 men, 700 men? It was either 6 man or an 8 man, I can't remember. But there was multiple fucking dudes in there. And he defended it. And then, last year's Revelations, he defeated the Fat Beach Thriller and John Blackles. And then, of course, what happened after that, where he got assaulted by Yujiro Hanma, and we had the Chris McLean version of the DCA World Title.
That.
When Josh McLeod was the champ, but eventually Zach came back and he defeated Josh and became the undisputed world champion. And then he would go on to defeat in his most recent defense. He defeated two people who are hungry, two people who put on a star-making performance, or at least for Jeremy, a star-making performance. For Tyler, a resurgence making performance that has made him a star yet again. And then you have Takeru on the opposite end. He was a dominant pure champion when he won that title from Redacted. And he's been, if anything, he been the face. When you think of the DCA pure title, there's only one face that comes to mind. There's only one name that always comes to mind, and that is Takeru Yukimura. These two men have been the backbone of DCA for years, along with Malik. And now, here we are. Rev 8, Zach Stone, Takeru Yukimura. Streak versus streak. Because remember, both men undefeated at this event. And at this event, one streak comes to an end. And we could also possibly see a reign come to an end. But god damn it, I have seen this man defend this belt so many fucking times in so many fucking elements, in so many fucking scenarios, it's almost stupid to bet against him. And I'm not in this matchup. If I was a betting man, and I might end up going bust for this, but yeah, at least I'm not shaving my eyebrows like Zahia Morgan did. Because I'm not that dumb. I'm not that dumb. I'm not putting my eyebrows on the line in any bets.
No, we're not
So,
that dumb.
In my prediction for Zach Stone versus Takeru Yukimura, I am saying, and hashtag still DCA World Champion, it will be Zach Stone. Wayne, Cody, you can go next.
Okay, well, I agree with Jason. I think Jack Stone's going to retain. I mean, Zach Stone. Jack Stone? It's late. Zach Stone, thank you, is going to, yes, He's going to retain. I don't know what Jack Stone is going to do, but Zack Stone is definitely going to retain against Hiro Yukimura. And I'd say, that's what I'm going to say. I'm tired.
I understand that completely. Which is why I'm gonna go say, fuck it. Zack's losing that world title. I'm going with Takeru.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
I see Takeru tying freaking Zack as a 3-time.
Okay. Well, it's time for the other side of this bookend. Hit, the floor is yours.
You want it to last. Go ahead.
Hit, you there?
Hit.
Hit good?
Hit. God damn it.
Yeah, it's a storm. Did the storm get him too?
Now we go from Jason having a problem to now Hit Kid.
Oh boy, this Chicago Storm, guys. We do apologize for the technical difficulties. We're trying to get this figured out. We're trying to get this all straightened out. Chicago. Chicago is a windy city for a reason.
While we wait for Hit's mic, or I think he might went to the bathroom. While we wait for Hit, Cody, why don't you serenade everyone with your lovely voice?
Oh God, no.
No, I'm good. No, hell no. God damn it.
I think because I was going on so long, he decided, I'm gonna go use the restroom. You understand?
Oh, damn it, Hit Kid.
Look,
Had one job.
it was more my fault because I was the one who went on a tangent more than once.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have, but in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
This is awkward.
This is just
This is awkward.
This is awkward as hell.
While we wait for Hit Kid to come back, we want to thank the sponsors for all this stuff. The official theme, which I forgot who's the official thing. I was trying to run down some other stuff, but I forgot who's doing what. Oh my god. But we want to thank the people of Chicago for allowing DCA to come here. This is going to be one of the biggest shows in DCA history, one of the most jam-packed shows in a while.
Violent, crazy, God knows what happened.
Violent, crazy. Cody might pee his pants.
Wait, what? Okay. Fuck you.
We also want to say that this is also the show is also brought to you by Zahaya's Angels, which will be coming back pretty soon. Also brought to you by what's this? Saints Flow, Feel the Flow. Also brought to you by Toby Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage.
Yes. Or whatever else he's selling.
We're saying a BW is sponsor for that one.
Yes,
I'm making that clear. So he shows up at Abbey.
I also want to give a shout out to Reza Sulian for providing their music for the Oseko versus Yukimura match. Hashtag top billing, because Choo Sama will be mad at us if we don't heavily promote her band. So So anyway, what?
What?
Oh no! Goddamn
Cody, oh, there he is. Okay.
I'm back. Sorry, my
Yay!
headset.
We had to fill airtime.
over here.
Yeah, I said my piece earlier on. My headset dropped. Okay.
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 Oh, that explains much.
So,
I'm like, where did we go?
Which one we on about here?
Zach versus.
We're on the main. We got done. We're waiting on you. Main event.
Last saying and last word of the night, considering the bad weather finally got to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it got to everybody except for me and Wayne here. What the hell? Why would the lucky ones?
Streak versus streak. one man is leaving Revelations with a loss at last. Is it Zack Stone? Is it Takeru Yukimura? DCA World Heavyweight Championship. Doesn't get any bigger than this. I think we can all agree on that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn
Biggest
right.
prize in the sport on the line. I think both men match each other striking wise. I think submissions wise, it's a very balanced match, on paper. Am I allowed to say that?
Mm-hmm.
There's one thing which is tipping me decision. And I'll tell you what that one thing is right now.
Go on.
The last time these two met. The last time these two met was when Takeru was a part of the Blood Trail, for that small amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
And if you all remember what happened, Takeru blitzed him. Blitz Zack! What was Zack's ass in 20 minutes and took the DCA World Heavyweight title off him? It was the end of Zack's last reign.
I made one mistake and it cost them.
What mistake? He got blitzed. He got his ass kicked.
Of course.
Look how Saka's been ever since that, guys. Ever since his return as well. Zack Stone walks into Revelations, number 8, DCA World Champion. He walks out of Revelations, number 8, still DCA World Heavyweight Champion.
Wow.
I guess I'm on island on my own then.
all I want,
I'm crazy.
let me be clear, all I want is for the best man to win.
Agreed.
But considering this is the main event, who the fuck knows what's going to happen? Because I know the trend of DCA main events at Revelations. Jason knows firsthand as well.
Try with Zack Stone in the ring. Yeah.
Let's think about all the factors going on in this match. DCA, we still have Blood Trail to deal with. As far as we know, Zack Stone was...
Two prime Blood Trail targets going head to head. Just want to make that clear.
Yeah. Zack Stone is or was a member of Black November. It's like... And of course, Black November has been at odds with the Blood Trail. So...
Zack Stone was a member. Zack Stone, I guess, was, because remember at Gateway to Heaven, Zack didn't have the gear on, surprisingly, unlike Malik and Atlas.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is the only Canals, the only two.
Who knows what's going to happen here? I mean, anything can happen in this match, and I will not put it again. I would expect the Blood Trail to pull something, because it's the Blood Trail. This is a championship that the Blood Trail would want, and yeah, I would say we have to be very careful about this.
I think they gain I think they gain nothing, and I don't think the roster will allow them to ruin this. We're going to get a clear winner at Revelations 8.
I was also going to say, considering the Kira's on this, that's going to play heavily into Kira's.
You mean Amber? You mean what about Amber? Not only the Akira match, what about Amber? I think it's a question with both, and even the Sin match. I think that's a huge question.
Oh, yeah.
Factors in.
Sin and Zack Stone have been seeing one another. That's right. Wow.
I think the better man will be proven on the night who connects it all out. But I just think back to the last encounter, and I think about how Zack got blitzed. I think he gains redemption at Revelations 8.
I'm still backing the Cure.
We all done?
Yep.
Looks like we are.
That's why I'm on an island on my own.
Yeah.
That's all.
I'm crazy, but hell with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you for night 1 of Revelations in a couple of days, and then followed up with night 2. The Ultimate 8 is near, folks. Stay tuned and get ready for hell itself.
Don't miss
from Wake Hayes, from Cody Williams, from Downtown Jason Brown, I've been Hit Kid Worldwide. Good night.
We'll see you on Rev 8. Yeah!
Don't miss it.